of Souls. We're gonna continue our adventure as the Crusader today. Turn down the volume level, so hopefully it's better than it was last evening, last night. I won't be skipping the story to allow you to be able to get through the game yourself and understand the storyline if you've never played before. And anytime that there's any voiceover, I'll be going silent so you can hear what the diary or the person has to say, the character, for yourself. Alright? So, let's see first off if we can get into an existing game with someone else. Might be fun to be able to play with someone else. And it doesn't look like there's anyone out there right at the moment. So, either that or we're just not high level enough. So let's continue our adventure. It's just going to be ourselves and format. Alright, so first up is we got to go to the Fields of Misery. Do I have anything on my inventory? Oh, I got this. That's handy. What else? That's it. Alright, so let's get rid of that. And the other one we gotta sell.
I've got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
And away we go. Alright, so if you missed last night's adventure,
When
we...
King Leo came, he brought many nobles with him. Nobles hardly enough, want local great. So I showed up with my ship, thinking to make it easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirty.
Yeah, some of the storyline in this is actually pretty funny. So if you missed the last adventure, or the last episode, we had just picked up Leoric's crown, and killed off Leoric, so now we're continuing from that. We found out what or who the falling star was, and it was a man. So in a little bit you'll find out who that man is, because he doesn't even remember himself who he is. He says he came down with a message, a warning. So we're just going to see if we can maybe speed through this. I'm not going to be doing too much exploring. I'm just going to progress forward with the storyline. And hopefully we'll make it to Diablo in one piece. Now, remember that this is a hardcore seasonal character, so if we die, he's gone. There's no recovering him. And it looks like we found exactly what we were looking for already. There are these guys.
The sword piece is near.
Khazra Den. Hopefully we'll find a book around here that explains who the Khazra are. You know, in the PC version, as soon as you enter into a new place, it gives you new lore information. So, last night we were talking about pros and cons between the different versions of the game, between console and PC.
We must
And
hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is turning.
That's one of the things that I really appreciate about the PC version, is that they give you the lore. you know? And explain to you as you go what's going on, like who these people are, why they're doing what they're doing. In the console gaming, you hope to find a diary that explains it.
The sword glows. Perhaps the goatmen truly were driven mad.
Who are you to take what is mine?
I am a crusader.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
I disagree.
Very well. Let the games begin. Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
Cormac, right in the action, as usual. I love the character development in this game, you know? They really show the connection between the different characters and the companions that follow along. And that's another thing that I enjoy about Diablo 3 is that they put a lot of thought in the character development, and I can appreciate that a lot. Sweet, new armor.
Thank you for helping me fight the darkness. To contend with evil is the essence of what it means to be a Templar.
You are welcome, friend.
Let me see here. I got a new ring. That'll come in handy for him. We've got a new skill slot, which could be handy. I think we're gonna do the charge. Alright, so it does say to turn sword keys to left camp, but before we do that, just to make it a little easier on us, we're going to... Oh, you know what? I was going to position ourselves to help the story progression a little bit, but
I need to go back.
that sort of kills the purpose of just letting you discover it for yourself. So,
Here is a piece of the sword. It was held by a witch and her coven.
Uncle Deckard, you sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Magda's coven is a remnant of an ancient religion called the Triune that worshipped the primeval as gods.
Their gods are dead, yet they fight on.
The last two evils, Asmodan and Belial, remain. And if either of them are behind this coven, then our troubles are only beginning.
I sense power in this twisted metal.
It feels familiar to me, though the rest is still unclear. My convictions.
Whatever you have forgotten is not lost. It will be restored.
I apologize if there was any noise there. I just had to move around a little bit.
Their leader, Magda, said the next piece fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leah. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leah, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
Alright, so now we're off to the Drowned Temple. But before we do that, I am going to see if there's any diary updates from
What are we doing in
Leah.
my room? What? You're not really thinking of reading my journal, are you? Uncle Deckard believes the key to unlocking the stranger's memory is reassembling his sword. I wish I could say this was another of Uncle's crazy theories, but I can't deny that these ominous events are starting to really scare me.
Get rid of some of this armor, repair what we have on hand. Actually, let me see, what level are we? 15. Let's see if there's anything that we can craft to better ourselves. We can definitely craft some gloves. That'll do us some good. That's actually really good in comparison. Let's see, what else can we get in here? So we could probably get ourselves some new pants at a higher level. Is it worth it? Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what we get out of it. And garbage. So it's really, you really take a chance with this kind of thing. Sometimes you get something good, sometimes you don't. I've done it before where I spent a little bit more time than I probably should have forging new weapons or armor, and on occasion, like if you forged the same thing 3 or 4 different times, you'll get one that's like really, really good. And I'm not going to be doing that this time. Oh, sweet. 25% experience boost. Sweet. I need that. So, around here is our goal. Oh yeah, okay, sure. Leah trying to be the tough girl. So, make sure you let me know how the sound is. Oh, let's get out of here. Don't want to be anywhere near that. This guy's gonna become molten as well. So you see those glowing circles that show up at random times? From what I understand, those circles, they actually provide you with a bit of a boost while you're fighting. Never really paid attention to them much, but this is something that appears during the seasonal characters. Sweet. Anyway, so they show up during seasonal stuff. Oh, consecration, that might actually be helpful. And yeah, so those circles, they provide a boost, but I never really pay attention to them because I find that I don't really need them, to be honest. Like, personally, I would think, like, why not have it come up where you are already rather than being in a spot where you have to go to. I guess it makes it a little bit more challenging, but I don't want to have to lure the creatures to me just so that I can gain a slight advantage that's probably not even really that worth it, you know? Something over here. The location that we're in used to be Farmer's Fields,
I don't like the look of
and
that.
it looks like we're going to be finding out about that in a moment.
Not yet.
I'm not quite sure what all the fuss is about. Few farmers turn up dead, and everyone goes running for the hills. I've lived off these lands for 20 years, and I have not seen any bloodthirsty monsters running about. No reason I should leave a perfectly good harvest.
This guy's almost done.
Could we find more like that?
Yeah, sure, Cormac. I'd love to. And our waypoint is over here. That's good. You know, we could do a little bit of exploring. Ignore that arrow on the map a little
You
bit.
and I aren't so different. I have
'Cause then we
great
get
power within me too.
we
The
get
only
these
difference
guys.
is I have no control over mine.
Then you have not yet found
Whoa.
your calling.
Alright.
I hope I never do. The power is so great that I don't know. It scares me.
These guys are actually annoying because they do knockback damage and they also do frozen. And if you don't want to get frozen, you gotta move out of the way. Like so. But they're almost dead, so it's alright. There we go. I got an amulet out of that. Sweet. Let's see what else we can find. Hey, maybe we'll find a legendary item at one point, like we did last time. Out of a vase. That's right, a vase.
We finished them off.
We sure
The
did,
Tristram
Leah.
fields are fair lands, fertile and temperate. Superstitious farmers kept away from them for quite a while after the fall of Old Tristram. But time has persuaded them to abandon these ridiculous notions and take up the hoe and plough once more. Now they supply crops to both New Tristram and Wortham.
And there we have it. So an explanation of these fields. They're farmers' fields, and people have abandoned them because of fear of different creatures coming out.
These fields used to be so beautiful. Uncle Deckard told me stories of them when I was a little girl.
It's a shame they're all died and withering. Although, this could just be fall. In all honesty. Probably isn't, but could just be fall. She's just complaining, for the sake of complaining. She seems to do that. See what else we can find. Money. Alright. I think I'm done with these fields. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the next area. Leah, don't lag behind.
After much searching, I have found a promising lead. A family near New Tristram has obtained a valuable relic, and poor fools that they are, they haven't the slightest idea what to do with it. I have some idea of what to do with their daughter, though. And through her, I'll get my prize.
A lech.
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend! Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself!
What do they want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
He's deserted you. Just give it over.
I'll never tell you.
Release the girl. The relic belongs to her.
You actually believe what this scoundrel tells you? Fine, you fools. We'll kill the both of you.
You want to challenge me, hey? You will do well to remember my name, Tilkin.
You won't get away from us this time! This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
Yeah, okay.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
You wish to join my crusade? It's a hard path.
Yes, absolutely. The way is hard and all that. Shall we go?
Doesn't know what he's getting himself into.
Wait. The relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known. You seem like you could use a helping hand. And I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
Ah, there you are.
Alright, so now we've got the scoundrel.
Betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.
Lyndon. Alright guys, I think we're gonna end it around here. Now that we've got a new party member, let's just have a look and see what he's got to say. Where is he from?
Where are you from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home of the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
Sounds delightful. And what was your trade there?
I was, a bit of a private dealer.
Ah, so no honest work.
Nonsense. I am the most honest thief you will ever meet. Wanted. One relic, scarlet, roughly the size of a man's fist. It was stolen 2 months past during a deplorable theft from the Merchants Guild Bank. Those apprehended were not in possession of the item. The relic is greatly missed by its rightful owner, who offers a reward for its safe return.
Actually, before we go, let's swap, because Cormac has some stuff to say as well. Actually, before that, let's see. Crossbow. Let's see if... Aha, there we go. He likes crossbows. He uses crossbows. He's very handy with them. I might actually decide to bring him with us instead of Cormac. I'm not sure. This is something that I need to think about. But he's a pro at hiding and staying back. Let's see what Cormac has to say about becoming a Templar.
Tell me about your order. Are you born into it?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
You were a weed?
A criminal. The Order took me in and saved my life. More than that, my very soul.
Interesting. Let's see what else.
So you were a criminal before joining the Templar. What were your crimes?
I cannot tell you.
Then I will not pry.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our pasts. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure.
Anything else, Cormac? Doesn't look like it.
It is good to fight with you again.
Alright, guys. We're gonna end it here. It's been fun. And we'll do it again later today, probably, when I get more time. But for now, I will say adieu. Ta-ta.